horse. Third place, the press truck. Look, it's the fabulous Skip and Katie Clayton and friends. And fourth place is another Ford. Here comes Billy Harmless and race founder Tommy Leonard, as well as Sally Harmless. And here comes your winners, ladies and gentlemen. There's Billy Harmless, Tommy Leonard, Mary. Here's your winner. Winner number 16. It's Estela Marachi of Queens, New York. Right behind him is Ayele Pesadia of New York. And in third place, number 17. We need help up here. 11. Number 17 was in third. That's the Reba Defense. Number 11, fourth place, Desfaya Dunya of New York, 30-year-old. So apparently the other 7,896 people took a wrong turn. So you guys can go home, have a great time here in Holyoke. We got a parade tomorrow, so you guys carry on. I gotta go. Thank you. Oh, wait a minute, here comes somebody. So we have a laptop up here, 25 feet above the finish line, and their bib numbers are supposed to electronically zap the line right there, and we're working on it. So his number is 4. Number 4 is Amos Sang from Springfield. So these guys are still in the top 10. That's 5 guys in the finish. This guy's blowing kisses. I like the finish. I like the finish. Keep blowing kisses. He's number 6. Actually, I think he finished 6. It's Darius Rupp from Springfield. Number 20. It's Kevin Johnson from Lebanon, New Hampshire. Here comes number 8, Blake Brito of Westfield. Number 21, it's not Roberto Clemente. It's Kevin Quadrozzi from Chestnut Hill, Mass. Number 18 is Ricardo Estenefa from Albany, wearing Columbia blue and 196. It's David Johnson. Number 42, Andy Messer. The record for the women is 33:17. I have no idea what the clock says. She's coming in right now, number 15. Acasela Marachi.
Course record.
A new course record for the ladies.
Thomas O'Grady was ahead of her.
Number 28, a master. Joseph Ikum, finishing just now. Number 9, Alice Kumaya. In third place for the ladies, wearing number 19 is Megan Hogan from Springfield. 45. Matt Jacobs.
65.
Kent Lemmy, and number 80, Aaron Malamo. Arturo Cruz of Westfield. Number 22 cruising in is Brian Fuller.
You need a table now, honey. You read number 1, number
64
Yep.
and 63.
63 and 64. 64 was first. Is Ryan Fox and Rohit Das, both of Danbury.
53 and 24.
23 is Ivan Cordero. 53 right in front of him.
Yep. What's his number? What's his number? 7. 7. Hold on, 7 didn't read. Didn't read.
Number 7 is Amos Waterobui of Schenectady.
Yeah.
TPCS number?
Number 35
Right there.
is Ryan Ansel of Danbury, Connecticut. Just 16 years of age. He might have broken the high school record. Here from Willow, number 222, Joe Haggerty of Springfield. Tom Bussant of Westerly, Rhode Island. Chris Buell of Belchertown, Mass.
Yeah, it's fine. Just want to make sure they're reading.
Number 52 is TJ Drone of West Springfield. Just a young man of 17 years of age. Timothy Moore of Danbury, 15, great race. Ben Whitbeck from Pittsfield, 42, a master. Stephen Foley from Pittsfield. Brian Runowitz of Chicopee, 27 years of age. Nice race.
Read the names here. No, I'm just saying that they're
Here comes Robert Landry this finish. Kyle Collins of Enfield. Nick Davis. Benjamin Levierte. Michael Mueller from Longmeadow, just 17, followed by 16-year-old Ryan McCauley. Kara Reisertz, 39 years young. The lady finishes. Great race for Kara. Dan Harriez of Longmeadow.
Okay, you know what? Stand over.
Joe Hodkins of Holyoke. A Holyoke resident will be the first one. Brian Cronin of Norwood. Joseph Kenny, Bradley Fox, 15 in the high school division. Paul Fertini. James Quintano. Nice finish by these guys. It's Reese Duquette of Holyoke. Holyoke resident as well. Evan Bibu from Holyoke. Jeff Gagnon. Tim LaRoche. William Wheeler. And Luke Archambault, Chicopee. Tyler Tardy from Holyoke. A lot of young high school kids finishing early. This is great for the future of track and field and cross country in our neck of the woods. Emily Bryans from Denlinson, New York. A Masters. Great race for Emily. Here comes Rick Sorby to the finish line. Worcester. Gregory May of Franklin, Mass. Matt Pomeroy from Westfield. Griffin Lippman of East Hampton. Got a big race here to the finish. It's Brandon Osborne, Richard Larson, and Joseph Ricker. Mike Spitzer, Jackie Evans of East Longmeadow, Brian Bouvet. Dustin Yu, Don Patcher, Drew Jett, Megan Matthews, Kyle O'Brien, April Sobosa, MC Heggs, Guillermo Gugro, Sishong Young, and Patrick Reagan have just finished. There's Stan Moore of Medford, Mass. These guys and girls are still running awesome times, around the 40-minute mark. Morgan Anderstrom, John Adamson, Christopher Margaret of Danbury, Dylan Garvey of West Springfield. Just across the finish line now is Charles Conn of Shelbourne. And here comes Robert Murray, Mark Hewitt, Aaron Judge, Mike Cousins, Tim Lilienthal of Holyoke. Robert Boydston, Skip Lucy from Keene, New Hampshire. Ryan Davis, Stephen Engel, Brian Learned, Nolan Fisher, Paul Heard DeMint from Holyoke, Molly Hoyt, Doug Gurton, Christopher Hanchin, Michael McNetkin, Glenn McManus, Todd Walker, Steve Falchetti from Wilbraham. Coming from the finish is Aaron Stone, Mickey Sears, Jeffrey Hammond, John McDonald, followed by Brian Deck of Holyoke, Jonathan Popolars of South Boston, Patrick Bacazzi, Stephanie Skazel, Thomas Sherman, Blaine Friedman, Chad McKenna, John McCain, Mateo Parsons, Thomas Walsh, Jeffrey Bebo, from Holyoke.
25.
Finishing now is Andrew Fudge, Tim Bennett, Richard Callahan, William Griddle, John Bevay, John Storm, Tyler Corona, Pete Gillen, Patrick Fitzgerald, oh, he's not Irish, is he? Gregory Glendon, Pete Kenkos, Michael Shea, Neil Altira, Aaron Lyons, Kevin Rogers, Matt Goldman, Matthew Kosorik of Lee, only 15, Jim Woods, Joel Ramos, James Woods, Sean Mahan, Michael Killian, Mike Pitko, Jeremiah Barrett, Kelly Sullivan. Look at this young lady finishing. That's Maggie McAndrew of Holyoke, just 14. Great race for Maggie. Kelly Joyce, Kimberly Garreau, Aaron Ballou, Michael McAndrew, Mary Gertz, Julian Lanson, Caroline Sullivan of South Hadley, Dave Hover of Holyoke, Patrick McNulty, Seamus Garland, Rory Farrell of Hartford, Cheryl Robertson from Milford, Connecticut, David Capello, ladies and gentlemen, number 219, but number 1 in your heart and in your program. Formerly from Litchfield, now of Avon, nice job. John Falillo, Carol Joyner, Quincy Ellie of Amherst, Roger Mayhew from True Value fame from Litchfield, Connecticut, St. Maz, Jeffrey Tebow, Tyler Naveau, Jonathan Murray, Mike Powell. Nice job, guys. Matt DeRosiers from West Springfield, Daniel Lavoie, Nicholas Quinnell, Greg Tu, William Leroyer of Topsfield, Mass, Brendan Fitzgerald from Enfield, Alan Bates of Pittsfield, Bill Durkee, Connor Riker, Daniel Glick, Julie Carroll finishing, Jeffrey Oberg, Jim Sullivan, Jason Arbold, Daniel Drowan, Christopher Match, Joseph Sales, and Maurice Riley Bowles, Jack Brown, Michael Obernowski, Evan Murdoch, and Tom Cornish finishing. Great race, folks. Norman Spronel, Joshua Palomo, Tom Cornish, David Wright, Madeline Rosnos, Kim Hansel, Jason Bliss, Bill Lyon of Waltham, Tom Drohead from Springfield, Jenny Richard from Wendell, Mass, Reese Lavalette, Casey Nagel, Sean Provost, Shannon McAndrew, Grant Ritter, Raymond Madsen, Martha Moran, Drew Weiss, Kyle Jordan, James Carroll, Henry LaFarge, Kim Schwartz, Jonathan Galinas from South Hadley, Roman Alicia from Holyoke. Hey, Raymond, how are you? I see you back at the ranch. Thomas Cardenan, James Sherman, Christopher Tuyo, Matthew Morgan, Dan Slarity, Jason Sauls of East Hampton, Nate LeFew, Adam Modolowski, Sean Foley from Enfield, Justin Bonner of Boston, Mass, William Horgan, Terry Byer, Aaron Kuhn, Paul Courtney, Peter West, Kate Zawinski, Charles Dunkley III, Rebecca Sullivan, Jonathan Stanley from Suffield, Tom Hogan from Pembroke, Aaron Green, Charlestown, Mass, Zach Bale, Jack Keane, Brian Kizugi, Titus Rogan from Longmeadow, Carl Johnson, Abigail Dunkley, Brandon Kelleher, Lisa Anderson, Kate McClendon, Clifford Lane, Shay Molly, John Kenny Jr., Jonathan Martins from Belchertown, Mass, Anthony Ranka, Thomas Shea, Richard Noble from Brookfield, Ted Collins, Timothy Gleason, William O'Neill, Juliet Shanes, Carol Jones, Jack Kennedy from Simsbury, not the former president, Matt Levin, Brent Kane, Jonathan McLean, Liam Bernier. Come on, folks, we need some help from you guys. Let's bring them in. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Nick David, Jonathan Wilson, Amy Goebel, Patrick Royce, Taylor Lane, Joe Wibby, ladies and gentlemen, from Holy Cross. Holy cow. I coached him. I'm up here. Joe, I'm up here.
Litchfield.
From Litchfield. Michael Knox, Bill Look, Rosalind James, Mark Gentile, Thomas Bouvier, Thomas O'Connor, Eric Holt of Holyoke, Veronica Olson, Michael Keating, Juan Almastica, Sharon Dion, George Wostling. Nice sprint finish, guys. Awesome. Mitchell Williamson, Abigail Laughlin from Three Rivers, New Jersey, Michael Kaplan, Todd Porter from South Hadley, Kevin Looney, aren't we all? Dan Smith, Alexis Greenblatt, Sean St. Clair, Brian Lindbergh, Patrick Donahue, Michael Zake, Tom DeLuca, Anthony Zija, surprised a few people. John Dent, Nicholas Malhort from Boca Raton, Florida. Greg Balderston, Tyler Burnell, Chris Pisano, Chris Boyko, Patrick Murray, Mark Barron, Caitlin Burnett, Ryan Murchison, Edward Henry, Keith Higgins, James Tierney, Alex Masella, Robert Dutton, Amy Kroll, Jill Roberts. Once again, these guys did not follow orders. I told them to finish in alphabetical order, and they are not doing that. Mark Fox is finishing. Mike Dumos, Gabriel Crane, Joel Michigan, Kenneth Granger, Eric Johnson, Justin Kylan, Ian Lane, Jesse Pratt, John Walls, Owen Curran, Don Clapp of Holyoke, Jana Loper, Dan Belize, Kimberly McCarthy, Dave Mika, John Sorelli, Stacy Jordan, Matthew Cady, Michael Ball, Paul Murphy. Great job, folks. Everybody looks awesome coming through. Mark Foley, Haley Sullivan, Katie Sullivan, Ashley Ferreira, Eric Riker, Connell Clark, Ryan Delaney, Nicole Duffy, Joseph Dulong, Jack Hogan, Trevor Brown, Tyler Marquis, Hannah Lavalette, John Cote, Mark Chantel, Zach Cote, Paul Nicholson, Terry Flynn, Amber Robbins, Eric Dino, Jeff Brackett, Sean Haley of Holyoke, David Kane, Rick Mason, Eric, Matt Soltis. Please keep the roads safe for the runners. Do not cross, folks. Do not get in between the cross area. Gail Holt. Hey, the first guy dressed as a guy from Geico. Number 935, it's Duncan Chang. First guy dressed as Moss. It is spring. John Lanty, Jeremy James, Peter Capone, Greg Newton of Westfield, Amy Haynes, Cynthia Demers, Zach O'Leary, Jack Murphy, Keith Roy, Superman was here, Joseph Carmichael of Wolverhampton, Bill Drohan, Kathy Miller, Mark Waugh.
This is crazy. This is awesome. They're beautiful. Look at all the colors.
Can anybody tell me how many people have finished yet? I need to know. Michael Flynn, Ryan Clark, Joe Bigos, Michael Fitzpatrick, Mark Lucier, Chris Murphy, John Butler, Timothy Allen, John Butler, Nancy Ingham, Therese Rule, Tina Miller. I wish you all had the view that we have from up here. This is an awesome sight. My wife Mary is going to take a photo. So you guys can't move.
Keep reading,
Levon Trinovich, Ken Spindle, Tom Bassett, Jeffrey Porter of Holyoke, Eric Gay, Liam Bain, Brett Silva, Tony Wall, David Williams, Kerry Whalen of Keene, New Hampshire, Anne-Marie Fitzsimmons, Leah Ronch, Matt Moran, Stacy Abel, Mary Fitzgerald, Brian Kane, Kevin Bly, Francis Dunn, Hannah Jiffy, David Malone, Tim Risk, Jesse Murray, Daryl Grant, Mark Dean, David Croft, Laura Gray, Mark Frisbee, Cassandra Webb, Dave Malloy, Ben Ferraro, Judy Bean, Patrick Cadigan, Kyle Higgins. It's a great sight today, folks, here in Holyoke. I want to thank the sponsors for putting this on, and everybody for coming out, the runners and the spectators. Let's try to announce the finishers. John Dowd, Michael Root, Jessica Hudson, Dan Sheridan, Beth Pratt, Amanda LaFleur,
He's over there writing.
David Hoffman, Erica Friedman, Gregory White, Bob Moriarty, Josh Lyon, Hannah Stevens, Keith Landry of Westfield, Katie Reed, Jim Conley, Brian Daly, Scott Taylor of Clinton,
Laura just went by.
Laura! Their own Laura! Mama, great job. Wow, fast time too.
I don't know what
Brian Plunk, Kimberly Gillette, Jeremy Martin, Don Soha, Drew Lacombe, Franklin Lee, Jack Carew, Tom Sullivan, Mark Taylor from Ludlow, Kelly Ryan, David Mendoza, Kristen Pariso, Chris Duff, Catherine Deddy, Carrie Rist, Brooke Clark,
so appreciate all the great.
Alex Swanson, Ray Adams, waiting for someone for 2152. Sandra Roy. Jay Paul, Andrew Fay, David Eisenhower, Tara Walsh, Heather Mallory, Peter Smith, Lori Pellegrino, Daniel Freeman, Donald Murray, Eric Ortiz, Eric Callum, Robert Osgood, Kevin Burns, Rachel Silk, Daniel Garvey, Melanie Macara, Donald Smith, Justin Rodriguez, Robert Roos, Rebecca Kennedy, Rebecca Chevalier, Kate Casey, Don Bates, Ryan Waugh, Timothy Wright, Matt Fragoso, Greg Ellis, Chris Sawacki, Colin Churchill, Melissa Condon, Kate Stemple, James Stevens, Adam Provost, James Gallagher, Chris Connell, Brian Walker, Lauren Bent, Diane Sands, David Howland. They still keep coming, folks. A sea of green here in beautiful Holyoke, Massachusetts, and the 39th running the St. Patrick's Day road race. Amy Gannett, Jenna McCooch, Don LaPierre, Lacey Hawley, Adam Stevenson, Nicole Hines, Greg Bennett, Susan Martin, Karen Lewis, Paulette Fan, Amy Kelly, Scott Taylor, David Kavanaugh, Joe Siciliano, Omar Ramos, Mark Izzo, Rachel Lettieri, Michael Mazzarelli, Tim Morton, Camilo Lopez, Sean Hogan from Leach Sport, John Sullivan, Jackie Williams, Jace Edwards, Jennifer Root from West Springfield, Thomas Breshahan, Brian Dumont, Neil Allen from Holyoke, Allison Kearns, Eric Kahn, Jesse Chacon, Thomas Matthews, Brenna Sullivan, Eric Dominic. Oh, there's more people coming in. Look at them. Joy McDowell, Luis Sanchez, Glenn Peck, Dale Gurrick, Maggie West, Claire Allen, James O'Toole, Devin Smith, Christina Wagner, Jeff Pelletier, Lynn LaBelle, Casey Soik, Greg Roy, James Fitzpatrick, Lance Palmer, Dan Walker, Mark Reedy, Terrence Leedon, Aleka Press, Holyoke, Greg Pope, Leanne McCullen, Stephen Finn, Lindy Martin, Arlene Brenner, William Holt, Jessica LaCoupe, Lori Morgone of Holyoke, Sean Powers from Springfield, Diane Barron from Longmeadow, Allison Bennett, Sean Torres, Casey Payne, Tara Stock. We're all finishing the Holyoke St. Patrick's Day road race today. Mike Finn, Beauty, Jessica Luna, Kelly McCoy, Alan Barr, Dan LeClaire, Jacqueline Sador, Joseph Say, Casey Brady, and they're still coming. There's a lot of people in this race. They need a break.
Beautiful sight.
It's a great sight from up here, folks. What a day here in Holyoke. Thank you, Tommy Leonard. Keith Fenton finishing. Julia O'Connor, Heather Smith, Gary Goulet, Bill Garvey, Melissa Tavares, Anthony Finello, Bob Haynes, Elizabeth Walker. Everybody's Holyoke strong today. Kelly Griffin, Molly Levy, Dan Boudreau, Amy Fleury, Josh Lynch, Curtis Perio, Stacy Kroll, Holly West, Laura Amara, Stephen Welch, Karen Leonard, Jennifer Turl, Mark Clark, Kate Walsh, Beth Riss, Tim Cullinane, Megan Connor, Laura Shonigan. An hour and 8 minutes into today's race, and we still have a flood to the finish. It's Ed Ward coming in, Bonnie Menard, Marcia Napoli, Anthony Vega, Clark Butcher, Casey Bird. There's over 1,000 finishers in today's race wearing a tutu. Congratulations to them. Ashley Santos finishing. Kevin Shea, Jane O'Connor, Harry Levin of Longmeadow, Sarah Headley, Ryan Feely, Gail O'Brien, Maggie Martin, Anna Long, Woman in a Kilt, Bill Bootman, Trish Griffiths, Aaron Hulu, Trina Crow, Rebecca Kelly, James Chevalier.
Look at him right now. You know, it's just like the beginning of the race right there. You see him?
7,000 or 8,000 people or more in today's race. A lot of people finishing right now. We salute them. Let's bring them home, folks. Laura Lucas, Kimberly Rapero, Tom Hickson,
Good luck.
Michael Stein,
That's beautiful.
Jeremy Kotorski in a tutu, Tyler Lowe, Monica Gisani Cross, Sean Connolly, Stephanie Smith, Mike Mays, John Jones,
Look at him. They're just,
and they just keep coming and coming, folks.
look at
Thousands of people in Holyoke today having a time of their lives. Cal Worthy, Mark Warren, Michelle Kinsilla, Sean Gifford, Donnell McFarland, Daniel Lund, Heidi Lucas, Patrick Sullivan, Maureen Shea, Mary Sheldon from Boston, George Wells, Lisa Vernon, Donald Tooley, Abby Day, Rachel Gillis, Tammy Garvey, Robert Duffy, Mia McDonald, Jeffrey McDonald, Blaine Taylor, Melanie Kroll from Belchertown, Lisa Donnelly, Amy Dowling, keep coming, folks. You're coming to the end of the race, which we call the sight for sore thighs. The finish line. We welcome you, Thomas Nolan, Amanda Quinlan, Amanda Tapper, Michael Duval, John Fitzgerald. Welcome to the finish line. Amy Rolfe from Portland, Maine. Nicholas Zaja, Morgan McCarthy, Thomas Howard, Sarah Pratt, Catherine Murphy, Brandon Sexton, Ryan Doyle, Tina Thayer. There must have been a sale on tutus, that's all right. Austin Plant, Brandy, Karen Blink, Joanne Instrom, Michael Donahue. Look, it's Irish Amish people. Amazing. Scott Buxton, Elizabeth Griffin, Susie Blue, Keith Hibby, Megan Keith, Joanna O'Connor. Oh, Holyoke Strong is coming. Oh, yeah. Great finish, you guys. Holyoke Strong in the orange. Oh, yeah. Mackenzie Pratt, Jake Hogan, Emma Fields, Terry Griffin, Pat Mulligan. Are there any Irish people in this race at all? Joanne Menzel, Joe Manning, Timothy Allen, Tara Maroney, Amy Cote, Jose Bowe, Janine Carey, Nancy Stevenson, Tanya Perrone, Amelia Sullivan, Brianna Trow, Lenore Curley, Joan Golden, Kate Winkler, Richard Landry, Patrick O'Connor, we think he's Irish, Lindsay O'Donnell, we think she's Irish, Connor Seifel, Ronald Warren, Russ Connigan, Kristen Cosiel, Megan Turris, Lisa Peterson, Emily LeBlanc, Steve Doyle, Brian Holm, John Miller, Donna Shea, Eric Kula, William Haley, Jennifer Skiles, Logan Wood, Noah Sherwood,
Chad Bradley.
Holyoke Strong,
Chad Bradley.
Chad Bradley, Jessica
Look
Whitecock.
at this guy.
Here's a guy juggling.
Oh, we missed it. It goes by so fast.
Can't believe a tuba player beat a juggler, but it happened right here in Holyoke.
It's not even lighting up. This is the whole.
This is an unbelievable day, folks. The runners just keep on coming.
Oh, look at this.
Janelle Johnson, Lydia Whitley, Ann Houlihan, Sarah Monahan, Jennifer Maloney, David Williams,
Right there. That's David Williams in the pink.
David Williams in the pink,
And green.
green in the furry socks. Matt Parker, Ian Martin, Steve Wheelahan. Great finish, folks. This is it. Come on down. You're the next contestant. Holyoke is right. Holyoke Strong. Oh, he's backing in. He must be in the Plumbers Union. Stephen Kent coming to the finish line. William McCreevy. Daniel Bay. Melanie Jacoby. Richard Snow. Mark Gold. Gene Fisher. Kim LaFleur. Corey Feltovich from Hadley. A lot of Holyoke Strong people. There's a guy carrying a flag. 439. Lynn McCarthy finishing. Tara Carter. Jack Richard. Heather Levine.
You better break.
April Pike. Duffy Miller, Cody Gill, Tiffany Palmer, Stephanie Broder, Catherine Summers, John Connor, Jillian Wood, Patricia Sheedy, Brian Miller, Chris Terry, Daniel Holbert, Tessa Funk, Samantha O'Neill, Gina Fazzoli, Amy Stocks, Patrick Pope, Laura Smith, Kim Fassett, Alexandra Hurd, Lisa Smith, Kathy Chester, Jose Rodriguez, Agnes Benet, Annie Bruneau, John Eaton, Liz Connolly. We have 4,633 finishes. Oh, 4, 5, 6, 7 finishes. Cindy Copley, Christina Nampegli, Jean Chena, Brian Kennedy. The wind is starting to win. George Rivero,
Jen Berry.
Jen Berry,
John Ryan.
John Ryan,
Lisa Martin. Lisa Martin.
Lisa Martin,
Paul Warren.
Paul Laurie, Veronica Mickelstone, Mark Johnson, Kate Jerome, Rosa Feldman, Kyle Allen, Brian Douglas, Alicia Rodriguez, Megan Baker, Edmund Kingris, Sarah Morin of South Hadley, Karen Rinkle, Nicholas Cunningham, Ben Cunningham, Jeff Coolhole, Jesus Carrera, Mercedes Monroe, Phyllis Gideon, Tom Polis, Rob Hale, Lee Emmerich, Kathy View, Jim View, Anna Moore, Sally Schaefer, Shell Ball, Carol Ball, Maurice Fitzgerald, Virgilio, John Cannon, Marissa Kimball, Casey Ramone, Brittany Belkin. I think I saw those girls in Francie. Rissy Stevens, Mary McPhail, Christina Pelvin, Ryan Parker, Julie Baum, Heather Rienti of Holyoke, Brings Wu, Carrie Calvi, Bradley Wells of Old Saybrook, Michelle Dunn, Allie Palentinas, Ashley Ruggiero, it's Ray Whittinger. Way to go, Ray. See you in Francie's later.
Hey, all right.
Good to see you, Ray. Michelle McPhail, Kristen Martin, Beth Gawkey, Lindy Zawarny, Robert Nicosio, David Simmons of Northampton. No autographs, please. David Griffin, Amber Aramia, Lynn Gerard, Aaron Davino, Melissa Benarakis, Brian Fleury, Robert DeMeo, Nathan Brennan, Carolyn Brennan, Renee Pallone, Nathan Brennan, Ian Roy, Juan Gary Williams, Amy Bouillot, Kim Mercier, Jay Lamonte, Jackie Glasheen, Ann Darden, Emma Funk, Granby, Steve Lissandri, Jason Damone, Brent Moody, Jennifer Bartas, Anne Marie Bartas, Stephanie Voss of Enfield, Aaron Chappie of Beckett, Mass, Charity Dorr, Ken Whaley, Margaret Cooney, Mark Green. Appropriate last name for today, don't you think? Dennis O'Connor, Lauren Banks, Kelly Tapia, Shannon Jackson, Jeff Ledger, Carrie Hurley, Lauren Banks, Gina Dickinson, Sasha Yim, Benjamin Dickman, Cynthia Espinosa, Michelle Duncan, Nina Scowera, Tracy Bedfield, Brandon Jabber, Stephen Diaz, Kelly Lennox, Lindsay Roberts, David Poole, Anna Wilkinson of Chicopee, Taylor Wood, Kate Da Silva, Colin McNally, Rebecca Hoyt, James Patina from Framingham, right on the Boston Marathon court, Ariana Clark, Jennifer Rossmiller, Stephen Conafal of Westfield, Michelle Curley and Bridget Curley, Richard Palazzo, Ann Donna, Lori McCarthy, Jill Poole, Kate Mello, Janet Chima, Westfield, Chuck Lellis, Julie Madden of Brookline, Casey McBride, Julie Madden, Justin McGill Rivera, Brenda Martin, Chelsea Monaco, Cheryl Hurley, Ryan Goff, Casey Kennedy, Melissa Cooley, Terry Morin, Scott Hammond, Kira McNabb, and a freshening wind is here to greet you at the finish line. Brian Baker of Enfield. Paul Farnsworth, South Hadley. Holyoke strong. Maggie Henry, Richard Devine, Eliana Cruz, who's into the finish line. Samantha Murphy now coming to the finish line, as is Linda Zalewski and Sarah Launder and Deborah Sullivan. Sheila Serrano, Holyoke. Nice job, folks.
Woo!
Tiffany Hooper. Please do not go on the road race course, folks, especially with your dog. Brandon Holt, Francis Olive, Heather Hamlin, Rebecca Murray, Rebecca Kennedy. Oh, Rebecca followed by Rebecca. Must be an Irish race. Jana Village, Holyoke, finishing. Ryan Hickson, Kevin Lasana. Andrew Kalini.
Over 5,000.
Kimberly O'Connor, Brianna Burns, Melissa English, Bridget Parent. Almost at 6,000 finishes, folks. 8 to go. Gregory Donati, Scott Weiss. Michelle Bellamo, Courtney McRae, Aaron Carroll, 5,100 finishers now. Sarah Kratzer, Valerie Chase, Daniel Warner, Kate Winky, and Daniel Warner, Valerie Chase, Megan Williamson, Sandra Woodburn, Teresa Piropolis, Jeff Galvin, Vanessa Borla, Lydia, Tom Crowley, then the front, Rantanacci of Chicopee. Here comes Batman. Yeah!
5568 is his name. John Porter and Kathleen.
John and Catherine Fortier of Florence, Mass. Otherwise known as Batman and Mrs. Robin. Here comes our first Irish setter to finish. It's actually a golden. April Dupont, Sharon Dumfrey, Robin Turgeon, Pam Rao, Hillary Rodriguez, O'Connor, Teresa Waring from East Hampton, Mass. Samantha Hoopermo, Pia Kumar. There's a baby and a camera following. Paula Coates from Suffield. John Powell. Kevin O'Leary from Springfield.
Woo! Gotta get our bearings here. Here we go, honey. Nice.
Stephanie Olgaluski. Melanie Bigas. Nancy Murray. Shannon O'Neill. Nikki Thielen. Deborah Sucia. Mike Leonard. All finishing the race today. Good job, folks. Someone wearing a mask. It's Elizabeth Roman. You can't fool us. Cassandra Garlow, Catherine Bussino, Mary O'Connor, Bill Manning, Brittany Zelgowski of Amherst,
Nice kilt.
wearing a kilt.
Little skirt.
Here comes Stephen Barrett from Belchertown, Mass. I'm losing my voice,
Yay!
and everybody's happy about that. Here comes Kyle Hughes. Katie Spencer.
Woo!
Good job, Katie. You made it. You're right.
What's this do? Students. Bork.
Rajay Bork of Springfield finishing today's 10K.
Yay!
Just got the results in. Over 36% of the people who are running in today's race did it as a bet last night at home. So,
No, they had 2 twos. That's what they're betting.
Terrence Brown of Granby finishing. Maureen Carney from Hampton. A couple of screaming people.
Terrence Brown and Julian Brown.
Terrence and Julian Brown coming in. Maureen Carney of Northampton. Rachel Laurie and Bill Burke
Yay, Bill!
coming in.
Yay, Rochelle!
Here comes another ballerina. Megan Hagnon of Hadley.
Said she's 15.
Just 15 years old running today's race.
High school.
And a tutu. There's more tutus coming down the street.
Megan.
Here comes Lori Sharbar of Rock Fall, Connecticut. Jody Harris,
Okay.
also from Connecticut. Ashley Franklin, Ruth Ann August of Holyoke. Alicia Chisholm, Agawam. Coming across now. We have an unknown runner under the Witness Protection Program. It's Deborah Garrish, Robin Bissino, Kristen O'Day, Kelly Frazier coming in, Diana Wiggs of Westfield, Javier Alfaro from Owings Mills, Maryland. Long way away.
2 girls.
Katie McVeigh and Don Brevette finishing together, smiling, happy it's over. Oh, we have another tutu in the road.
Yeah, I'm shaking. Lester. Dawn and Lester. Right there.
Here comes Don Brevette
Which we already said.
and
Catherine.
Lester Gasuski, Catherine Walsh, Jenny Jones, April. It's Janelle Jones.